Okay, folks, we're back. And here's Cat Quest. Okay. There was something I was going to bring up to talk about while we're gaming. And that's that I've noticed, like, food prices at the grocery store have gotten real inflated in ways that are bizarre. I don't get it. Test thy metal and our treasure shall be paused. Like, oh, okay. One guy. But yeah, I guess I'm just surprised by how inflated they've gotten. I mean, I'm not surprised that there has been a degree of inflation considering what we've heard, but it just, you know. We'll try that again. This is what I was getting about, though. The difficulty curve just gets harder, whether or not you want it to. Before we start, I'm going to want to heal. Mainly for the mana, but... Alright. Get to you. Get a few ticks of health. I'm down. They're low, but they're not dead. It's odd. Certain things I've noticed haven't really inflated much at all. Other things have been just absurd. Yeah, definitely don't finish the last one off, because if you do, it's not going to give us any time to heal. Kinda gotta stay okay. Let's see if there's something else we can do that's not all the content in the entire game is too hard now. Because I think we need to change morale. And I don't know if the stuff over here is actually... I mean, there's a level 55 quest at Throne of Lupus. Is there a fast travel somewhere around? I didn't see one.
Doesn't look like anywhere close by. Here's one.
Oh, we're practically there. We just need to walk across the water. Like, $90, $60. Because ghost. $55. Let's go save at a nearby thing before we do that, just in case. how are we meant to kill that thing? Remember, they're not
I think
vulnerable.
there's spikes down at the bottom.
Well, I was thinking maybe we're supposed to use the... Okay. Or that.
Oh, those things.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Come on down. Ooh. Fell. Rather rough. Don't know what that does, but happy to have it. It sucks enemies into a black hole. Did you mean to... What did you put that on?
I replaced the,
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Here, you wanna heal?
Sure. I mean, I guess it gathers them and keeps them there.
Yeah, I don't think it's a particularly useful spell right now.
Okay. That's not the one you're using, is it?
No, it's not. But I can switch to it.
Oh, I was just curious. Was that you casting that, or it?
We
Is
were
it-
both casting it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I feel like if they were going to put a secret, the secret they put was, hey, there's a spell in this one. Like, I don't think that there's going to be another one. Though I have been wrong before. Ow. I remember you two. Would you mind getting rid of some furable propaganda posters? It's just... Soldiers put up those furable posters. It's only spreading more hate and prolonging this war. Unacceptable. Bury them, Your Highness. I'll mark out the positions. I knew you were king's blood from the moment we crossed swords. Grr. You want to end this war like me. You want to end this war like me. So I don't question where you're from. Dog speed.
It's a mecha chicken.
Needs to be a dead mecha chicken, but doesn't want to be. Cats, dogs rule, cats drool, bark yeah. Also, cat spits out furballs. You bury the poster. Dogs are furry and much smarter than cats. Cats are dumb. Scientifically pup proven. Woof. Dogs are way cuter than cats. We need more dog videos, poopy cats. Oh, I saw what you did, you rough skulls. And ain't you one of you a cat? God, sometimes it's really hard to parse what they're trying to say. You're gonna woof and regret that. Dogs rule, cats drool. You've done it, as expected of honorable kings. Have this. Okay. I'll be here if you need more help. Dog speed, your highnesses. I mean, I'm gonna guess that these quests are gonna start getting real hard. The propaganda's back. We need to stop it permanently. Grar! The artist drawing those posters has no choice but to keep making them. Because he's a starving artist. We need to get him dog biscuits. That one there barks there's an illegal dog biscuit stash, kept hidden by soldiers. He's gonna surrender them to us for the greater good. Sorry, sir. I'll show them where it went. Follow me. We have a problem. I can't remember which mound we buried the biscuit stash in. How about you choose one? Are they going to give us a Monty Hall problem? That'll teach you to mess with the general and not to rough and mess with us. Okay, so it's not a Monty Hall problem. I was hoping it would be, because it'd be fun. If I'm ever waiting near an objective but not taking it, it's because I'm at like half health and I was... Yeah. And you're at half health too. So we should definitely heal. Cool. Well, we can just go on down that way. You sure they didn't follow you? Very sure. Seriously, the general's a joke. He says he follows his own beliefs, but I bet you he's just a cat worshipper. Woof-shipper.
Woof-shipper.
We have to get rid of him. It's just really hard to read some of these puns. Like, it's hard to get my brain to know what they're trying to say. They followed you. Get your wet noses ready. Yeah. They've already taken half my health away. I'm running for my life. Because I'm nearly dead. I'm down. The one enemy that wasn't part of the group, Edith. You could probably step on the lake. Can they get you on the lake? Oh gosh, they sure can.
On the lake, yes, but not the ocean.
Yeah. Well, that's one way to do it. I mean, that's an unupgraded spell. Okay. Chat, how are you doing? Everyone's been quiet since we got back from the break, and I feel like I gotta bother you while you pick up the dog biscuits. You give the general the dog biscuits. Grr, I see you've dealt with some bark stabbers. You deserve this, your highnesses. Fire mage vest. I'll give the artist the biscuits, and the propaganda will finally end. Dog speed. I mean, we could go in this arcane temple. If you're intending to use Gravaruf, you probably should upgrade it.
No, not Gravaruf.
Not Gravaruf. Astropaw?
I mean, it's not that bad.
I'm not saying it's bad, but it'll hit way harder for the same mana cost.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like it would be silly not to put a little bit of money into it.
Okay.
Okay. We should not be following that arrow, because that arrow is just taking us back to the main quest. We should be instead looking for things we know we can do. And any island is probably going to be a higher level thing, because you can't get to them until you have water walking. So they wouldn't be less than like level 55, 60. But there might be other... Okay, here's another part. I'm guessing this is like, yeah, 65. I mean, we could, but they're starting to get hard. Want to help General Bullseye? Something about a weapon of sorts. General Bullseye's patrolling around the city. I've marked him out where you can find him. Yeah, well... He's probably... Your Highnesses, you've got my request. It's about time I got a weapon to assert my authority. Help me ask Hotto for one of his... Poesis smithy? Or his Poesis smithy? What? He owes me one. Okay.
Oasis is a pun on Oasis.
I got that. But it's also real bad. Like,
yeah.
My mouth does not want to make that shape. That's not a series of phonemes my mouth has gotten to make before, I don't think. Your ruffingness. The fates have crossed our paths again. The weapon for the general? Ah, he is indeed a true warrior. Alas, Hotto has just lured in some monsters. After all, Hotto must keep himself fit, and monsters are good practice. You will deal with them over there while Hotto prepares. Okay. Ow. Wait, what? That wasn't me. Or if it was totally by accident. Whoa, wait, what? Edith, are you okay?
Yeah.
I may not make this. Like, I'm trying to, but they're gonna do it again. They're gonna cast it again! And I have almost no health. Really can't afford any more hits. It's one down. Oh, thank God for levels. Killing my health. more? God. This thing is a wide-range caster. I don't know what I'm going to do about it. Other than just dance. Yeah. And we are over-leveled for this quest. Why are you staying? Or did
So
you
we can
wanna...
heal up.
That's a good idea. Do not worry, you're roughing this. Hotto will handle this. Strength comes from within. The general needs no weapon. His soul and body are already one. You look just like the hot dog in the bun. Tell him that, you're roughing this. Gar, I don't need a weapon? Very well, my paws will do just fine, but for you... the Popple Katana. Thank you for helping me, your highnesses. May we meet again. Grah, dog speed. I mean, for being level 65, it feels a little weird using equipment that's like level 7 and 10 and 21. I don't know. But we only get more stuff by completing dungeons, and we only get to complete dungeons that are completable. Which is not everything. This thing was 90, that's 60. I guess we can do the 60. See how it goes. It's another one of these. At least it's likely to be spread out. Ones that are surrounded with spikes are kind of dumb. Okay, I'm guessing there's just going to be a ton of things after this. Right, so it's casters all over the freaking map. Let's start with this one because he's off on a corner and he's unlikely to... oh boy. Unlikely to pull any of the others. Okay, you can stay on this side if you want, but I gotta go get in his business. Probably gonna get yet another kind of junky piece of gear after we finish this one.
Probably.
There's so much gear that... yeah, let's not. then you can just stay on this side, and I'll... You have ranged attacks. I do not. Not in a significant way. Cool. Yes. Yeah, let us get it. We don't need it fancy. Okay. Up a katana even higher. Why not Excalibur?
Probably because that was a quest reward.
That doesn't mean very much. We could check the Tomb of the Wolf. We could check a lot of things. There's a lot of quests. Are there any more dungeons that are not as far north? Because it seems like the further north you go, the higher the level things get. Okay, so that's like the edge of the map. We could check the Wyvern Nest. We could check stuff over on that coast. Is there a quick travel near us? Maybe? Yes, there is. King's Marker. And that's probably our best bet. And then what? We want to go to, like, this one? Nope. Maybe? Well, I was looking for one that's even closer, but I guess that might be the closest.
Yeah.
Ow. Okay, that's a little much. But we can check this other one. I can't see what level it is.
It doesn't have one.
Reasons to get the key include.
Yeah.
I mean... Is there anything else to do north? There's a piece of loot right there. Just go get it. I feel like sooner or later they're going to just be expecting that we've got the golden key and that we're now, you know, getting to the point of being golden key item powered up. What else is there even to get? We could check these ruins. The Banished is too rough. This, I don't remember what level that was. I mean, there's a few more incomplete dungeons, but not many. Like, the dungeon count, we're at 39 out of 73 completed. Not sure which way we should even be going to get back on here. Maybe we should stop in at Hoto and upgrade our weapons or something. Provided that it isn't too expensive. I'm definitely looking to upgrade my hot dog, but... I mean, so far, this weapon has the best split for me between damage and magic damage.
I agree. I would just spend all of our money on your weapon.
If you think so.
Because you are the source of damage.
It's not going up by a lot for all that money. It'll help my spells, though. Okay. We don't want to walk across those thorns. Forgot about the thorns. We just need to walk right off the edge. Was there another ruin somewhere around here that was incomplete? We could check the Vigny. This might be level 80 or something, but we can check. $38. Very reasonable. Sounds great. Well, those things are only shooting from one side. I walked directly into the damage source. Port us back to the middle for no reason. They could just make the thing go away. Old Master Mace. I think only one of those so far has had like extra loot in it. Alright, is there anything else that's not too crazy that we haven't done? I feel like this whole section of the continent, apart from... Did we check the Wyvern Nest?
Yeah,
that was like 90 or
level
something.
80.
Yeah, okay. So I guess there was some other cave of something somewhere around here. We could check Bullet Haven, we could check Howling Maze. There was another one around here though that I remember seeing, but I can't think of what it was. Why is this circled? Orkara entrance? Okay, well... Remember, the bushes here just randomly start attacking because they're jerks. Can we get over this? Or do we need flight?
We probably need flight.
Okay. Let me check this. 70. Is there something else over this way? Tombstone Cave we did. Bullet Haven, I don't know if it's better to go up and around or down and around. I guess we can go down. Ow. Ow. Those things are so rude. Alright, let's heal inside. I'm not even moving. Okay. Oh, I see. They're just sending lots of projectiles at us to make this very disorienting. Okay. Well, it's not so bad. So there's at least one piece. Okay. I'm gonna go to the other loot first for some reason. I don't know why. I just was. called Master Body. And I don't know if there would be a secret on here anywhere. But I don't see like an obvious spot where they'd put one, you know? Maybe this one... Oh, it doesn't stop shooting. Yeah. I'm willing to wager that there isn't a secret, just because there were 2 pieces of treasure already. And if I'm wrong, then whatever. We'll come back. No, I was right. Okay. What else? Howling Maze and Bat Cove and Tomb of the Wolf. We could check those 3. $53. That's one of the more reasonable ones. Okay. I'm playing a little fast and loose with health, but it's efficient for damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would say the map in this game is easily a third bigger, but maybe as much as twice as big. Like, it is significantly bigger. The cat continent is a little bit smaller, I would say. And I'm not sure if there's a bunch of stuff off to the north. Because in the past, off to the north was a bunch of, like, frozen stuff. And in this game, the dog continent is enormous and runs, like, the full span of the world up north. Which is why I was thinking it would be the more difficult content, because typically in this game, the further north you go, the more difficult it is. It's not always that, but that's a pretty good estimate for how the difficulty works. Did you see anything that looked like an obvious way for us to maybe go?
Nope.
Because I didn't see anything that was like, you know, pretty likely. Yeah, I'm gonna say there's nothing here. Okay. So, Bat Cove and Tomb of the Wolf.
I'm gonna heal.
Ah, good
Heal
idea.
and save.
Yeah, you're making sense. How is that just
This
locked?
one's just locked.
Okay. That's fine. Also just locked.
Same here.
I don't really mind tundra areas. 75. What do you think? I bet we can do it. By this level, I was
try.
By this level, I was running things that were harder than my current level in Cat Quest 1. I mean, I can do things like that, but it's not going to help a whole lot. Because I can't recover my mana. I wouldn't call this a maze so much as amazingly annoying. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, Void, I'd definitely recommend them. They're good games, and they're pretty cheap. And I mean, they're not insanely difficult, but I wouldn't call them easy by any stretch either. They're just not super punishing. They don't, like, mess up your day. I'm dead, don't die. Okay. In the first game, I played sort of a hybrid of the two strategies that Edith and I are playing, where I would be prepared to heal myself, but also be prepared to handle all the damage solo. And I mean, this is a little bit safer, but it's also, I don't know, it's different. Wow, that was a lot of levels. Oh my gosh, this guy has a good bit of health and also does a whole lot of damage. I witnessed. But I need to not get hit again, and I'm gonna keep getting hit again. I mean, they give us a lot of new abilities compared to the previous game, but it's also just, it's hard. They made the game a fair bit harder.
Yeah. I feel like they made it a lot faster.
They made it
all the enemies attack faster.
A lot faster. All right. I'm not actually sure why they made it so much faster, frankly. I mean, I could understand a little bit faster, but, like, this is, like, a lot. And the number one thing that we need the most right now is just lots and lots and lots of gold, so that we can actually afford to... Those things are weak to electric, but I just can't hit it because I'm out of money.
Damage that I am, at least.
Well, part of that is that you're using a healing item for a weapon. It's just not really built to be very damaging, I don't think. But see, these guys are just not weak to lightning. They might be weak to arcane or something, but they're definitely not weak to lightning. I'm fine with cheesing him. He's a jerk. That should be plenty of health. Okay. Cool. This isn't a maze, this is a labyrinth.
Alright, there's a treasure chest there. That's why there's a little alcove.
ninja hood. Pretty sure that's gonna... It's a spiral, but technically a labyrinth is typically a spiral. A labyrinth is not the same as a maze. People in English often use them interchangeably, but they're definitely different things. Labyrinth has like a pattern and is frequently used for meditative purposes. You just walk through it. What level is it?
Doesn't have one.
I don't love that. Ow. I don't know which way we should be going.
Wanna stop and heal?
Sure, this is a relatively safe spot. I would guess that the long way is probably the right way. I mean, I'm sort of just going around the perimeter. Okay. Well, that's cool. I'm actively using that.
Wait up.
Okay,
It's you.
we can port back to the front by way of that. If we want to, we can take that little porter, you know?
Okay.
I'm sure that's not the only item in the dungeon. But I also don't know what other stuff there might be.
Looks just like these crates.
Oh,
Yep, dungeon complete.
but it doesn't count as complete if we didn't loot that. Alright, what do you think the odds of there being... Okay, there is nothing there. Okay. We haven't gone to Dracoth's Vault. We don't know if that's good or bad. We've also gained a good many levels since the last time we tried some of that. Okay. Was there anything else around here on some other weird little island? Dracoth's Key? Want to go find out what's going on with that?
Sure.
Because, I mean, I feel like we're starting to run out of things that aren't already locked. Dude. Rude. Okay, they really don't want us there, so we're just not gonna go there. Opal Ninja Shroud. Okay. Why is there a dark spot? Do you think that means something? I think that probably means something.
I think it's just the shadow of a cloud.
Yep. It in fact is. Well, heck. There's not a whole lot of stuff we can't, or we could do that we haven't done. Did we check the Cave of the Lion?
Not this session.
Okay. Did we check the Trey's Ruins? I don't think we did. I think there's two things back on the mainland we could check. Fast travel would probably help, but... eh. Hoping we can do it. Oh, great. Well, at least these aren't permanently up, right?
I'm down.
I see that. Not entirely sure what to do about it, other than try to avoid. This isn't going to work. Not like that, it's not. I don't even have enough mana to cast something. That was here. Let's just go see what the Cave of the Lion's about. They're voxels. They're not really crooked so much as just like they're oriented to the camera permanently. So no matter what way like the players move, they always face flat. Don't stand right by the crystal. You're gonna need more mana. I don't. These are arcane type enemies. They're probably not weak to arcane, but they are weak to getting hit a whole lot. Cool. Great. Let's have it then. Storm armor. Oh, that's another one done. So, yeah, Cave of the Lion is like straight south. probably why we haven't done it. I guess we could do this quest that's level 60. It's not far.
Okay.
I'm sure we didn't do it because at the time it was too high, but now we're much stronger. Ah, adventurers, what luck. Please, will you help me out? It's about my brother. Well, thank you for helping. My brother Marmy has joined the army because of the war. What? So I'm thinking of giving this to him to keep him safe. Present gives you Marmy's sword. Marmy's camp is at Perhama Beach, like Omaha. Permaha Beach. That was weird. We were standing in such a position to not even see the whole effect. Halt! Who purrs there? You present Marmy's sword. Marmy? There's no cat here with that name. Now shoo! Oh my god. I did not realize that those trees did damage. I don't think I ever tried to walk through them before. That way we won't have to walk back if we spawn some enemy. So, Marmy, like gift? Okay. Ah, adventurers, what luck. Please, will you help me? It's about my brother. Oh, thank you for helping, is what I should be saying. But no, I've had enough of this. I'm stuck in this loop where I have to give a stupid sword to my brother. Worse still, now there's this creepy twin on the other side. You know, I feel like this whole world is almost fake, almost like we're in a game. All meowsed like we're in a game. I'm pretty sure if we find this brother of mine, all this weirdness will stop. I'm going to Permaha Beach to find him, meow. You don't have to do the same thing. I think it only has to trigger save once, actually. I think we've been overdoing it. Find Marmy the brother. It's clearly this one. Parin Cave. He has like a boss-sized health bar. Also, the way that he slides around is clearly meant to not be correct.
Yeah.
That couldn't have been Marmy, could it? Did you hear what he said, right? Parin Cave? My brother Marmy has got to be in there. Meet you back at the Twin Towns, be okay? Why do we have to run back, only to run forward? I guess that was... Whatever, that's fine. It's you again, goodness, Marmy, he went in that cave. Okay. So she's just borked. Wait, is it right here? This is level 30 cave? Okay. Marmy does not seem to be here. Did we already do this one? We didn't, because there's items here. There you go. There's healing staff, and that increases your damage. Which also increases your healing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime that we have a chance to complete a cave that we didn't, I was looking at you. Didn't previously complete, you as well complete it. Come on down to the party, buddies. Walk on over here. It's a great time. Is that one glitching out?
I don't think so.
Ranger vest. Could have sworn I saw the last one of those skeleton guys do the same sort of weird glitch effect that the two cats were doing. What took you so long? Well... Like, Fernally, I've been looking for you, you know. Let's go find my brother at that cave. Find my brother, this will be all over. I already know it. Marmee, your sister is coming. Marmee's definitely not here. They're imposters. Alright, well... May I get some fauna? I'm just gonna kill them. They're worth experience. We're here. They die easy. For heal first, but it's fine. I'll be okay. Just make it through. Get on through here and kill this jerk. Got him. Just barely. I'm not even real. All this, my whole life, is just part of some game. You're not wrong, girly. Yeah, I'm not running across there. I have no health. Like, I'm about to die. Alright. That's good enough. When did I get caught on that one? A little bit. Gentle Bro Desmond. Hey, I'm a Gentle Bro. We made Cat Quest 2. So it is true. This is all just some sort of game? Hush now, my child. It's just a glitch. Come with me and I'll take you home. She gives you a hug. It feels strangely real. You know, I've always felt you two were special. All meows like this world was made for you. Anyway, sorry about that glitch. Twin Towns always gives us trouble. Ciao.